Well, I think I'm gonna start doing some new stuff. First, I hung these up. This one says subscribe. This is the YouTube logo. One just says YouTube. And I'm gonna start displaying video games, I guess. Where is this video game? Oh, it's in my Xbox. But, yeah. So, thought I'd give you a little bit of insight there. And, I put up these pictures in the other area that I record, so now all you'll see is subscribe. But no, honestly, sincerely, if you enjoy the content, I would ask you to subscribe and turn on notifications so that you are notified whenever I post a new video. So, yeah, now it's time to get into today's video. It's going to be a story time. Okay. Today's video is going to be a story time about the most brutal fist fight I've ever been in. And I'm not bragging about being in fist fights. I'm embarrassed to even talk about it because it was, look at that piece of hair. Yeet. But I was really an immature moron back then. And I didn't talk with the person. I just, I didn't take crap from nobody back then. Still don't take crap from anyone, but I'm just not that extreme anymore. So yeah. So this story time starts off in the 6th grade. 6th grade? Yeah, it was 6th grade. It was halfway through the year. This was actually before I got kicked out of this school. But so I was at lunch with my friends, and at the time I had a girlfriend. Not bragging about her either. She was trash. But, so I had a girlfriend. We were all sitting in our table, because, these tables had 6 seats, and there was, like, 30 of them in the lunchroom, and this lunchroom was really big. So, me and all my friends and my girlfriend, we'd take up one big old huge table. So we all sat down one day, and, this kid, I don't even remember his name, he, tripped one of my friends in the lunch line. I was like, hey, bro, watch where you're walking, bro. You shouldn't be tripping people like that. I'm gonna ask you to apologize now. And he apologized. But it took him a while and a lot of convincing for him to apologize. But he did. Until we walked back to the lunchroom table. I don't even know what he had, like a roll or a piece of bread. He threw it at me. I was done with him at this point because he already tripped my friend. And it took me a good 5 minutes to make him apologize. So he tripped my friend and all that. I wasn't that bad. I mean, my friend didn't fall in the floor. He just, tripped over his own feet because the dude just foot right in the foot. But, so, he threw a piece of bread at me. I was pissed. Okay. I was pissed. My dad had a rule with me. If anybody lays a hand on you or hits you with anything, you have the absolute right to knock their freaking teeth out. So, I get hit in the back of the head with a piece of bread. I stand up, turn around, said, who did this? I picked up the piece of bread, I said, who did this? And he was sitting over at his table, I'm like, I don't know. I was like, boy, I know it was you. So I crumbled up the bread a little harder. I put it in my hand, walked up to him, and slapped him in the face with the bread. He goes, wow, you're gonna give me too many calories. Like, what a freaking nerd. And then, do you know what this man does? He lowers himself to the floor. He goes, teacher. I go, young man. And then he just proceeds to call me ugly, to call me gay, all those stuff. So I literally I picked the kid up, I picked him up. I was surprised I did. He was really big too. I picked him up, I slammed him into the table. I got on top of the table, on top of him, I was just boom, 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 boom. He clocked me in the side of the head once, so I mean, boom. I thought I got knocked out there for a second. Then he jumps over, gets on top of me, and I work my way out from under him, get him in a headlock, stand him up. I thought I was a WWE kid, So I get him in a headlock the reversed way. I get him up on top of the table, and then I DDT him into the table. And if you don't know what a DDT looks like, just look it up on YouTube. Just look up DDT, and then you'll see it's just a headlock, and you fall back and make them hit their head. But I mean, his head started bleeding. I was really surprised at this point. I mean, the security guard was dragging me off of him, and the nurses were running out. Oh my God, are you okay? Putting towels on his head, just patting his wounds. Got a big old bandage. I got in trouble. I got a referral. And, well, that was the end of that day for me. I went home. The next day, I apologized to the kid because he apologized to me for calling me ugly and stuff. So I was like, alright, man, I'm sorry for hitting you and whooping you. He was like, I accept your apology. I was like, I accept your apology. And then we actually became friends, I was friends with him for a while, and then I got kicked out of the school. So, and then the teacher, she was all like, oh, so you guys are friends now? I was all like, yeah, for the moment. So then he sat at my table with me, my friends, for about a week. And then we just became, acquaintances. We were friends, but we weren't, like, tight friends, you know what I mean? So we stayed friends for just a little bit, and then I got kicked out of the school. Really, I'm not bragging. Again, I'm embarrassed to even talk about it, but there we go. I hope you enjoyed this story time. I know it's a short one. I'll probably upload another video today. I might not, and I might. Who knows? I've done it before where I've uploaded 4 videos in one day. Or tried to. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, I wasn't bragging. Just telling a story. And, yeah. Remember, my friends. You have a nice day.